The German Shepherd is a relatively new breed of dog, developed in the late 19th century. It was developed in Germany by a military officer named Max von Stephanitz, who wanted to create the perfect herding dog. He named the breed in German, which literally translates to German Shepherd dog. Although originally bred for herding, German Shepherds are very versatile dogs. They're often used in police and military works, rescue operations, and as cherished family dogs. They became famous in the US in the 1920s, thanks to canine movie stars like Rin Tin Tin and Strongheart. Due to their versatility, they are consistently ranked among the top 5 most popular dog breeds in the US. Food plays a major role in determining a dog's health and lifespan. German Shepherds are highly energetic and muscular dogs, which means they need a power-packed diet to meet their high energy demand. Feed them a well-balanced diet, formulated for large-size breeds. A dog's food intake is generally determined by its age, weight, and activity level. For the first few weeks, a puppy should be given mother's milk only. It has natural antibodies that are vital to its growth. Ideally, a puppy should only be fed with mother's milk for up to 10 weeks of age. Between 8 to 12 weeks, start weaning them off mother's milk and introduce them to puppy food. Puppies need more protein and fat content than adult dogs because they're in a growing phase. They need to be fed about 3 times a day. About a year or so, they become adults. Adult German Shepherds need a more nutrition-filled diet, formulated for their high physical activity and energy demand. They're usually fed twice a day. Since German Shepherds are large dogs, they grow faster than smaller breeds. Senior dogs are usually less attractive and have different nutrition requirements. Regardless of age, buy food that's specifically designed for large-size breeds. Choose a high-quality dog food and don't go for cheap brands. Choose food brands that are AAFCO compliant. The Association of American Feed Control Officials has established standards for different nutritional requirements. Protein is the most important ingredient in dog's food. According to AAFCO, the minimum protein requirement is 22% for a puppy and 18% for an adult dog. Make sure protein is the first ingredient on the label, since ingredients on the food label are listed in decreasing order of weight. Fats are the second main ingredient in a dog's food. According to AAFCO, the minimum fat requirement is 8% for a puppy and 5% for an adult dog. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce inflammation and are best for the skin and coat of your dog. Some of the other major ingredients in the dog's food are carbohydrates, essential minerals, and vitamins. Don't change their food type abruptly. Introduce the new food gradually by mixing it with the old one. Buy a grain-free diet. Do not buy foods that contain fillers, artificial preservatives, or chemical flavorings. Obesity is a serious health concern for dogs like German Shepherds. It can lead to further health problems like joint and heart disease. Overfeeding and less exercise are the main causes of obesity in dogs. Rib inspection is a good indicator of dog's weight. If you cannot feel his ribs easily, then your dog is definitely overweight. Consult a vet about the best food for an overweight dog. German Shepherd dog is probably not the right breed for you if you don't have enough time for its mental and physical stimulation. Originally bred to herd flocks all day, they need proper exercise to keep their muscular bodies in shape and burn off extra calories. Daily short walks are not enough for them. They need at least half an hour walk twice a day. In addition to walking, they need an active play session. They enjoy dog sports such as agility, tracking, swimming, etc. For mental stimulation, give them some puzzle toys. You can also teach them some new tricks or practice previously learned commands. Without adequate mental and physical stimulation, they become bored and destructive. They can be seen chewing, digging, or barking. If left alone for long periods of time, they could develop separation anxiety. German Shepherds have a medium-length coat that is double-layered. They shed throughout the year and are sometimes referred to as German shedders. Brush them several times a week to remove dead loose hairs. They shed a lot in spring and fall and require frequent brushing during those seasons. A slicker brush and an undercoat rake are the perfect tools for grooming your German Shepherd dog. German Shepherds are generally clean dogs. With a regular brushing routine, they need only occasional baths. Excessive baths will dry out their skin and remove its natural oils. Always use dog shampoo, since humans' shampoo could cause irritation. Their ears need to be examined weekly for any signs of debris, odor, or wax accumulation. An odor from ears is usually a sign of infection. Clean their ears with a cotton ball and a vet-recommended cleaning solution. Do not use Q-tips, since it may damage their ear canals. Trim their nails regularly, after every 2 weeks or when they're long enough. Use a dog nail trimmer. Be careful not to cut the quick area of the nails. Dental care is essential to fight off tartar and gum diseases. Use a dog toothbrush and paste. Humans' toothpaste has certain ingredients that are harmful for dogs. German Shepherds are very smart dogs. They've been ranked 3rd on the list of intelligent dog breeds by Dr. Stanley Coren, a renowned canine psychologist. They are known for their obedient nature, which makes them an easy-to-train dog breed. Start the training process early when they're 7 to 8 weeks old. A puppy can easily be molded into a desired personality. Adult dogs may be hard to train. Some of the most important training techniques are basic obedience training, crate training, house training, bite inhibition, etc. Early socialization is essential to make your German Shepherd a well-behaved adult dog. The ideal time for socialization is from 2 to 6 months of age. Expose your dog to different people, places, and pets. Consider enrolling them in a puppy socialization class. A dog's bark is another great place to socialize dogs. German Shepherd dogs have a strong biting force of 238 psi, which is among the top 5 in the dog's world. It's very important to teach them bite inhibition. However, keep in mind that biting is a natural behavior of pups, and it doesn't mean they're aggressive. Puppies explore their surroundings with their mouths. However, they need to be taught not to use their mouths on people. Using toys and different bite inhibition techniques will help you in controlling this behavior. Reward-based training is the key to a successful training process. Praise and reward your dog when he follows a command. This positive reinforcement will accelerate the training process. Scolding or punishing your dog is totally counterproductive. Make the training sessions short, fun, and easy for your dog. A short focus session of 10 to 15 minutes is enough for your dog. Teach only one command in a session. German Shepherd dogs have a life expectancy of 12 to 14 years. With proper nutrition and healthcare, they could live longer. However, they might face some generic and breed-specific issues. Bloating is a life-threatening condition that's more common in deep-chested dogs such as German Shepherds. Bloating occurs when a dog's stomach fills with gas and then twists, causing obstruction in the blood flow to the stomach and other organs. If not treated on time, it could prove fatal. Bloating usually happens when a dog receives one large meal instead of 2 to 3 smaller ones. Exercising your dog right after eating is another reason for bloating in dogs. Vaccinations are vital for the health of your dog. It normally starts around the 6th week of age and continues for a certain time. Dogs also need booster shots every year. There are some core and non-core vaccinations for dogs. Consult with a vet about the vaccination process for your German Shepherd dog. Many health conditions in dogs are genetic, which could be prevented if puppy parents are genetically tested before mating. Breeders are supposed to take various tests of puppy parents to see if there are any genetic diseases that could potentially transfer to the next generation. Some of the important health clearances for German Shepherds are certificate from OFA for hip and elbow dysplasia, certificate from CERF for eyes, certificate for a temperament test, certificate for hypothyroidism and cardiac evaluation. You can check the results of these tests on OFA and CHIC websites.